Hi everyone, it's Miriam here. We're going to be learning about the story of Pentecost. Today I'm going to retell the story of Pentecost to you, and then you are going to sequence the story in order. Once you've done that, we are going to try and rewrite it ourselves. So, let's get started. Let's take a look to see what we'll need for this lesson. Pause the video now. Pentecost is celebrated 50 days after Easter Sunday. This is when Jesus was resurrected. It is a happy time in the Christian calendar. It is thought of as the birthday of the Christian Church. Let's read the story of Jesus' ascension and Pentecost to find out more. After Jesus' resurrection, he remained on earth for 40 days. During this time, he traveled to many places, talking to people about God and his love for them. One day, Jesus took his followers to a mountain to speak to them for the last time. He told them they were to tell people about God's love and how he had been raised from the dead. He said that this wouldn't be easy, but that he would send them help. He told them that they would receive the Holy Spirit, which would stay with them forever and give them the power they needed to tell people about God. He promised that this gift would come, but they would have to be patient and wait for it. After he had finished speaking, Jesus was taken up to heaven. He had ascended. Jesus' followers continued to meet and pray together. 10 days after Jesus had ascended to heaven, they were all praying together in a room in Jerusalem. Suddenly, they heard a sound like a mighty wind rushing through the room. As they looked up, they saw flames appearing. The tongues of the flames separated and came to rest above each of their heads. The disciples were filled with the Holy Spirit, and they began to speak in different languages, although they had never learned them. The noise of the disciples praying and offering thanks to God drifted out of the room and onto the street. There were many people from many different countries in Jerusalem at the time, and they were surprised to hear these men from Galilee speaking in their languages. Peter spoke to the crowd. He told them how God had raised Jesus from the dead and that he had been a witness to this. He told the crowd that they must be baptized so that they would receive the Holy Spirit. That day, 3,000 people were baptized. It was the birthday of the church. Now that I've told you the story of Pentecost, I would like you to sequence the story using these images. I will just leave them on screen and you will have to put them in order. Pause the video now to give it a go. How did you get on? Were you able to sequence the whole story of Pentecost? Don't worry if you made some mistakes. Check over your answers now. Now it's time to get our pencils ready because we're going to retell the story of Pentecost. I'm going to leave the sequencing cards in order and a word mat on screen to help you when you're writing. Pause the video now to give it a go. Do you think you could retell the story to a friend or family member? Yes? Well, I'll say goodbye while you go off and tell them. Until next time, bye for now.